biz uchun investitsiya faqatgina iqtisodiy resurs emas, balki ilg'or texnologiyalar, zamonaviy bilim va tajribalar, yangi ish o'rinlari va davr bilan hamnafas taraqqiyot demakdir.
The 5th Tashkent International Investment Fórum ended with 166 signed agreements worth $43.1 billion. More than 10,000 participants attended, with foreign delegates from 102 countries. The turnout showed the forum's international reach. Long-term investment, however, depends on whether investors believe reforms will endure.
The reform agenda, it needs track record. You can't change things overnight. People need the evidence to see it. But we've now had many years of evidence.
A recent test was the dual listing of Uzbekistan's National Investment Fund in London and Tashkent, giving investors access to a fund with stakes in 13 state-owned companies.
5 years from now, we'll be sitting here looking back, and the entire capital market will look completely different, with more foreign institutional investors being active in Uzbekistan.
The presidents of Germany and Albania visited Tashkent alongside senior officials from across the region. A US-Uzbekistan Business Forum drew representatives of 193 American companies, including Boeing, Visa, JP Morgan, and Meta. The government says reforms since 2017 have cut taxes and removed restrictions on currency conversion and transfers of profits abroad.
Any investor can come, can invest, and get their revenues out of the country within 1 day. So this is a basic principle.
Those reforms coincide with a more connected Central Asia. For years, many investors look at Central Asia and saw distance. Today, many of them see connections to Europe, connections to the United States, connections to Asia, and new opportunities created by trade, energy, and transport, links across the region. That shift is the reason why so many investors have gathered here in Tashkent. The China, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan Railway, the Middle Corridor, and the proposed Trans-Afghan route aim to connect the landlocked region to global markets and southern seaports. Uzbekistan also expects tourism to benefit.
Bizga bugungi kunda sayyohning soni emas, uni sifati to'g'ri ma'noda aytadigan bo'lsak, ularni bizni iqtisodiyotimizga ijobiy ta'siri ma'nosida ularni xarajatlar imkoniyatlarini kengaytirish hisobiga ko'ramiz.
Faster growth and stronger connections are changing international assessments of Central Asia.
Central Asia is nowadays one of the most impressive regions in terms of economic growth. And I think it's only a question of time then some people will start talking about the Central Asian tigers.
Uzbekistan wants to turn that growth into exports and higher value industries. Digital exports offer one measure.
Our annual IT export was less than $1 million. Last year, we celebrated our first $1 billion.
The country plans to raise the share of green power to 54% of electricity generation and attract investment in grids, storage, artificial intelligence, and data centers.
Capital, energy, and talent are all equally important towards the eventual success of AI adoption in the country.
The Uzbek government estimates the value of its mineral resources at $3 trillion. Turning those reserves into wider economic gains requires more than extraction.
Having a lot of resources doesn't mean you're necessarily going to benefit. Countries need to translate that resource wealth into long-term benefits.
Domestic investment can also signal confidence to foreign investors.
The moment your own population starts to believe that it's safe to invest, to expand businesses here, this is the most potent message to the rest of the world.
Foreign investors have a formal channel to propose policy changes. The Fórum Investors Council includes 85 companies from 19 countries. The government says 120 recommendations will create a reform roadmap with progress reported directly to the president.